Okay, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to the third lesson for the Microsoft Word. So let me start to share the screen. So before we go to the last today's session, any doubts on our last class? Anybody got any doubt or questions before I move on to the new topic today? Is everything clear, or you want to clarify something?
No, sir.
Okay. If nothing, then I will move on to the new topic. So, as I said, today is the lesson 3. Today we will basically learn how to create a document, how to create a Word document. So we will start to do the basic of how to enter the text, delete text, how to select the text, how to delete, insert, undo, redo. So we will learn basically how to really create a new document. So let me start to open a document that I have already created. Okay, so I have created a document. So let me just try to explain to you how to do that. So I believe all of you now are aware how to open a document, a new document, right? So if you're not sure, I will just repeat. So if you have an existing document, you need to go to the File Explorer, select which folder you want to open the file. Then you select the file that you have, you double click on it, the file will open. So this is how you open a file. So once you open the file, you how to enter text. So basically you will have a blank template like this when you open up a new document. So if you have a blank document like that, so you can see this is the cursor that blinks. So this is the position where the text will start to be typed. So wherever the cursor is there, that's where the alphabets or the characters will be starting. So I'm typing here. This is lesson 3. So I just enter a text here. So between every word, if you want to have a space, you need to enter the space bar. And then if you need a full stop, of course, you need to use the full stop symbol from the keyboard. So when you enter the text, this is how you enter. When you want to go for a new line, you need to press a enter key. So the cursor will go to the next line. So this is how you create a fresh line. Okay. So this is how you type it. So the next is how to delete it. Okay. So how do you delete it? There are few ways of deleting the text. First thing is the backspace. Okay. So if you see my cursor is blinking, and on the right there is no text. On the left side of the cursor there is a lot of text. So if I want to delete the alphabets or the characters on the left side of the cursor, I need to use the backspace. You see, I entered a backspace. The full stop is deleted. Now I press again. The lesson number 3 is deleted. So this is how you need to use the backspace. For example, if I need to use delete, okay, now my cursor is here. I want to delete the word lesson. So there are 2 ways you can do, right? Either you go click at the behind of N, you use the backspace, or you can click it here before the letter N, and you can use the delete function. So the difference is this. If you are using backspace, it is deleting backwards. So it is there in the name itself, backspace. So remember, backspace deletes backward. Delete deletes only in the forward direction. So this is the basic difference. So this is one way of deleting. The other way is you can just select all using your mouse or cursor. Then you just select all the text together. If you want to delete, you just delete. So you can also delete this way. So this is another method to delete multiple words or sentence or even paragraph. Okay. Okay. So we learned about how to enter and delete text. And we also learned about delete and backspace here. The next thing is about how to insert. Okay. So you have actually typed, this is lesson 3. But now you want to modify this to say, this is my computer MS Word lesson 3. So how to do that? You can just insert your cursor after this wordings, and then you can start to type. This is my computer MS Word lesson 3. So you don't need to delete the whole sentence to retype. So this will help you to delete or amend or modify the paragraphs that you have already created. So just remember, you want to insert a new sentence or words, you just click where you want and then you can start to type. And don't forget that every time you modify, you just better save it so that the file is saved. Okay, so now you have learned how to insert and delete text and how to modify. The next is you will see how to do selection of the text. Okay, so now I have this paragraph. Okay, I have taken this paragraph as an example. So now I want to select all the text in the document. So we will see how to select all the documents. There are many ways of doing this. First way, the easier way is you go to your right corner here. See here, select all. So when you see here, automatically the whole text in the document is selected. You will need this to do maybe some formattings, which you will learn in the next classes. But just for now, you understand how you can select text in a file. And later also you will talk about copy paste. So you will learn, you will need to know how to select text. So let me repeat again. You want to select the whole text in the document. You can go to the right corner. You can see this group. In this group, you can see select all. Just click it. You will get all the text selected. There is another way. You can also use, you can click anywhere in the document and you can basically use Control A. So you come to the document, you click on anywhere and you use Control A. It's a shortcut key. So it is the same function like what you do here. So to select all the text, there are two methods. Either you go to the select all option or you use Control and A. You need to press Control and A at the same time. Then you will see that the whole text is being selected. Okay, so this is to select the whole text. Now I don't want to select the whole text. I will just want to select some portion of the document. So how do I do that? Okay, I want to select the half of this paragraph, for example. So first thing, you just keep the mouse here, you click the cursor here, you click and continuously you try to drag it. You hold the left click of the button and you just bring your cursor down you'll see the text is being selected like this. So this is a way to select multiple sentences. Okay, so this is another way. Now, if you want to select any particular word, for example, I just want to select this word. You click the word. Okay, so now I want to select the word. You just go to the nearer to the word, you click on it, and you double click it. That particular word is selected. So this is how you select only the particular word. If you want to select a particular sentence, one sentence, you can use shift arrow down. You see, it starts to go to each line by line. You can use shift and down. In the same time, if you want to do for a whole paragraph, shift control and down. So there are many ways of doing it. I will show you the text you can remember again. So you see here, if you want to select all the text, you can click in the document, you can go to the select all and you can do, or you can press Ctrl A. So this is to select all the text. If you want to select specific text, you can just place the cursor and then you just drag it to select the area that you want to select. If you want to do a single word, you just double click the word. You want to select a line, you use shift plus the down arrow. And if you want to do a whole paragraph, you do the control shift and down arrow. So don't worry that there is too much information. I will share these slides. So later you can refer to the notes and you can practice. Okay, so I will just repeat one more time. Whole document, two ways. First way is you go to here, select all, you can select. Second method you can use is Control A. You select the whole document. You want to select particular word, double click the word. If you want to select you want to select some portion of the paragraph, you just click your left click and then you drag it until to the area that you want to select. If you want to select a particular line, just you use shift and down arrow key in your keyboard. You select line by line. Now, if I want to do the whole paragraph, shift, control, and down. Okay, so these are the few methods of selecting the text. Any doubts so far? Anybody have any doubts or you want me to repeat anything again? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's clear.
Okay, so we have learned about all these things. Next is undo and redo. Okay, so here we go. So okay, so now I have typed, okay, this is my computer lesson 3. We are learning about okay, so now I type a certain sentence. Sometimes you may have done something and you don't want it to happen, so you want to erase it. So actually you can do undo. You can see here there is a arrow on the anti-clockwise anti-clockwise direction. You click this. See, whatever we did, it will get undo. You want this, you have to redo. Okay, so these are the two things. So either undo and redo. If you want to repeat, okay, I type something. So now I don't want this typing. Of course, you can do select everything and delete. For example, I just deleted it, but now I don't want to delete it. I want the text to come back again. You don't need to retype the whole thing. You can just go here, undo. And if you see here, in the undo, if you click the icon beside the undo button, actually there is a lot of things that it is asking you, which one you want to remove. So there are so many actions. If you select everything, all the changes that I did from the beginning of the class will go off. So you can just choose to do one by one. If you just click without any selection, it will just do step by step. So what you did first, the last action, that will be disappeared. So again, see, again it goes off. So every changes that I did will keep erasing. So now you change your mind, you want the text to be again displayed, you can just go to redo. So I redo the typing. So you can redo. So this is called undo and redo option. This is very useful because sometimes accidentally you may have just, for example, I have selected this and accidentally I press the delete button. It is very difficult for you to retype the whole document. And that's where this is very useful. You can just go and undo. You can get the whole text back. So this is a very powerful tool and it's very useful for you when you are editing any documents. Okay. So you have learned about undo and redo. Next, we will go to insert symbols. Okay. So there are a lot of options here to invert, which we will learn one by one. Today, we will just see how to insert certain symbols. Okay. So if you ask, how are you? I am fine. So sometimes we want to insert certain symbols. So how do you do that? You see here, this is the ribbon. Remember the lesson 1 we learned about ribbon. In the ribbon there are different tabs, and in the tabs you go to the insert tab. So this is called the insert tab. The insert tab, you can see all the way in your right symbol. So you just click this and you can see a lot of symbols here. So if you want something more than this, you can click here. There's a lot of symbols here that you may want to insert. Okay, so this is the insert symbol. Okay, so now I want to insert basically only the smiley. Okay, I have here. I want to insert this. I just click here and you are able to see that the symbol is inserted. So this is very simple. Just remember, you need to go to, usually you are in the home tab. So you have to go to the insert tab and you have to find the symbol here. You click on it, any symbol you want, you can select here. Sometimes you want to put any symbols here, even telephone symbol or save symbol, flag, whatever it is, based on your requirement, based on the document that you create. You can select anything. You can have the arrows, anything that you wish. Whatever you used recently, actually you can find here. And once you select it, you see this is highlighted. Whatever you select will be highlighted. Then you can click the insert and you close, you will get it. This is how you insert symbols. Okay. Next is about using page break. Okay, before that, maybe I will try to, okay, let me explain page break. Okay, so Page break is something like you keep typing the document. You see this document is so big. Sometimes you feel that in one page you want only up to this, for example. Now you see this is the first page. You see here on the left corner, this document got 2 pages, total of 2 pages, but now I'm the first page. The number of words in this document is 590 words. This is how you read this information. Okay, so total of 2 pages in this whole document, but the cursor is in the first page. When I scroll down, you see it will change to number 2. See, I clicked on the second page. Now I'm in the second page of the second page in the document. So you see here in this document, a lot of text is in the first page. So I want only up to here. So what do I do? Usually easy way is people just enter until they go to the next page. But you can also use page break. See here, when I press page break, automatically it goes to the next page. Let me just undo to show you. You see here, I wanted only up to here. I don't want this text in this page. I want it to be in the next page. So I just click it here. I go to page break. I click on it. Automatically, the rest of the paragraph is moved to the next page. Clear? So this is called page break. You are breaking the page into 2. So usually in Word, the naming is very simple. It's quite easy to understand. It is mostly representing the function of or what is doing it. So page break will create a break in the document and it will move the document to the next page. Okay, so this is called page break. Next, we will learn about copy and moving. Okay, so let me go back to the previous one. So now I want to select this paragraph. Can anyone tell me what is the method to select the whole paragraph? Anyone volunteer? Sohail or Laman Khan, Ahmed?
Right side is the all select.
I can't hear you, Sohail. Not clear.
The right side, all the select.
Right click.
Right side.
No, I click
Mouse.
right click. I can't select. How I select? Lemon Khan, you want to
Yes,
try?
sir. And yes, sir.
I want to select the whole paragraph.
Control A, sir.
How do I do that?
Control A, sir. The keyboard.
Control A is the whole document, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
Control
sir.
A is the whole document. Now I want only this paragraph. I want this paragraph. Okay, so there are 2 ways. Just remember, be careful, try to understand. You click on the left, you drag, you can select it. Okay, so this is one way. You click your mouse to the left, you just continue to bring down, you can select. Or you can use Shift, Control, and down arrow key. Okay, so we just learned this at the beginning of the class. So just remember this. Shift, Control, and down. So this is one way. Okay, so now I've selected this. After you select this, you right click on your mouse. Right click on your mouse. You can see cut, copy, paste. So either what it means, cut means it will be basically cut from this place and you can copy it at a later place. Or you want it to be here and also you want it to paste it one more time in another place. So for me, I want it to change to another place. So I use a cut. You see, when I use cut, automatically the text is disappear because I have cut it. So now I want it to be here, for example. Okay, if I want it to be after this paragraph. So what do? I again right click here, I paste. You see, the whole sentence is, the whole paragraph is copied here. Let me repeat one more time. Okay, you select the text. Once you select the text, you can right click. You can cut. So wherever you want the text to be placed, you just right click again and you put the paste. It will be pasted. So this is one way of doing it. Okay. Or the other way is you can also use the shortcut keys. So that maybe later stage you can learn, not now. So this is much easier for you. You just remember this way. Okay. So this is move. So you can move it. Or maybe you don't want to move. You want it to be two times.
One more thing, sir. One more thing.
Sorry.
One more thing, sir. I am asking you.
Or you want me to repeat again?
No, I asking you something.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this one now you show me to cut and paste, right?
Yes.
So if I copy and paste, how can?
Okay. So that is what I wanted to explain now. So now I want this sentence maybe two times, right? The whole paragraph two times. Or maybe I want it to be in another document, right? Maybe I want a new document. Okay, I show you. I will open a new document. Okay, so now I selected copy. So copy means what is the meaning? When you take a photocopier.
Yes, and copy.
So that means the original remained, right? The original remains and you make a new copy. Am I right? When you take in the photocopier, you put your paper in the glass, you zip it, you get a photocopy, Xerox copy, but the original also remain. It's the same meaning. When I copy, okay, I copy here. You see the difference? The original text still remain here. It is not disappearing. And I want to copy it here, the new document. So I just right click here, paste. So I got the text here, correct? So I got the text here. Now I go back and see the original document, I still have it. So this is the meaning of copy. But in the first case, you see, I do cut. Literally I cut it from here. So I'm cutting and pasting somewhere. Right. So you imagine like in a notebook, if you have one page, you have written one page, but you have written it in the wrong place. So you tear the paper and you want to stick in a new place. That is called cut and paste. But you want to copy it, it's like you are using in a photocopier machine. So you just take a photocopy and you get a duplicate. So both the text remain. You understand the difference now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the basic difference.
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
Copy is you maintain in the original place. Cut, you will not have it in the original place. You will just disappear. So this is basically copy and paste. Anybody else got doubt on this? Ganesh, how about you? Hello, Ganesh, are you there?
Hello?
Hello, Ganesh, can you understand?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. How about Mia, Shaheen?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Anytime, any doubt, please don't hesitate. Okay, you stop me, you ask me question. The main intention is that you need to understand. So don't worry about me. Anytime you feel you are not clear or I'm going too fast, please don't feel shy. Don't think what other people will think about you. Everybody is here to learn. So don't worry. Okay. So anytime you feel free to ask and clarify your doubt. That is very important.
Yes, sir. Noted, sir.
Okay, good. So we have learned about copy and move and copy. So we have learned this. Next, we will go to a very interesting, very interesting feature. Okay. Okay, I will use this text for that. Okay, so now I have created a text here. Basically, it's like a small paragraph. Rahim is from Dhaka. Rana is also from Dhaka. Rahim and Rana are friends. Rahim and Rana know each other for 10 years. So all the stories about these two people. So now I want to find Rahim in this document. Imagine you are making a big document, there are 10 pages, 20 pages. You cannot remember exactly where certain words are there. So you can use the find option. So where to find the find option? You remember this corner? On the right corner, you see the editing group. You go to find, you click here. So this is called the find. You see the binocular symbol? That's called the find. So what do you want to find? Okay, I want to find Rana. Find next. See? It finds. Find next. Every time you click, it will move to the next place. So now it comes to the last. I click again. It starts to go back to the first of the document until it keeps showing you. Okay. So this is called find option. This is very useful. So maybe we can search another word. Singapore. How many times it is there in this document? Find next. Okay. Of course, my cursor was here, so it shows here. Next. In the beginning of the document, you see it shows here. I click, automatically it goes to the next word and it will be highlighted. So this is how it keeps moving. Every place it goes. So it's very easy for you to search. Maybe if you're finding some information, this feature will be really helping you a lot. Okay, so this is find. The next is find and replace. For example, maybe you have made a mistake in the document. For example, it is a spelling mistake or something that you want to correct. So how do you do? It's a very big document. It takes a lot of time for you to read word by word and find the word and change the mistake. So what you can do, you can go to replace. It's basically is the same. Even you click to replace or you go to find, the same window opens. So don't worry about it, but you have to go to the replace window. So how this works? It will ask what to find and what to replace. So basically what I want to replace Rana with maybe Abdul. Okay, so I go and change, find what? Rana. Replace with Abdul. Maybe the name is wrong or maybe the spelling is wrong. Okay, so whatever it is, you can use. So there are two options. You replace all or replace. See here, replace. If I use the replace option, first it will show the first place. Okay, let me go one more time. Okay, go to replace. I want to replace Rana with Abdul. Okay, so you see here automatically Rana is selected. So when I click replace, it replaced Rana with Abdul. So, but it is changed only in one place. And now the computer shows me the next place where Rana is found in the document. So if I want to change here, I can click again Rana. So it will change. But there are so many changes to be done. So what can I do? I can just replace all. If I do that, you can see here, the computer is telling me if the computer has searched and found and replaced 4 times. And it's asking whether should I search from the beginning of the document. I say yes. everything has been changed and it has changed 4 times. So you see here, Rana changed to Abdul, and everywhere where there was Rana was changed to Abdul. So you got the, did you understand this? Or you want me to repeat again? Is it clear? How about Niam? Do you understand this?
Sir, one more thing, sir. This one just now I see is the Rana. The below is the red color, but you writing the Abdul, but don't have the red color. Why? So this,
Which red color?
the Rana, the below is the red color coming before. I see.
Okay, I think this is a different thing. Okay, let me explain. The red color is because sometimes the computer does not recognize whether this is the right word. So basically it will tell you, if you click on the right, it tells you some suggestions. So for me, Rana is the right spelling, so I can just ignore all. This will go off. So the one is like a grammar correction. Later we will study.
One more time, sir. One more time.
Okay. So sometimes the computer doesn't understand the spelling of certain words. Is it correct or not? So it will just show you in red color to just alert you to check this properly. But for me, I'm very sure Rana spelling is correct. So I'm now, if to tell the computer this is correct, I can just right click on it. So I can see whether anything is to be changed. No, for me, Rana needs to remain here. So there are few things you can do. You can either ignore all or you can add to dictionary. If you ignore all, in this document, the red color will disappear. But if you create another new document, it will still show. But if you want the computer to remember this word, you can just add to dictionary. So next time, whatever document you create in your document, if you use the spelling, it will not show you a spelling mistake. So that is the thing. So that is the reason you saw the red color line. So don't worry about it. So let me repeat one more time how to do the replacement. You click on replace icon here. You type what is to be replaced in the find option. So in this case, I want to replace Rana. And what do I want to replace? I want to replace with Abdul. So I have a choice to replace one by one, or I can replace all. So let me replace all. So now computer has automatically replaced all the words Rana with Abdul, and it has changed 4 times. Okay, you can see here it's 4 times and it is closed. So now you can also do one more time. You can do, okay. In English, normally you don't write the name again and again, right? Okay, Rahim and Abdul, Rahim and Abdul. It is not the right way. So, okay, what we can do, we can say Rahim and Abdul. I want to find this and replace with they. I can replace all. See, all the sentence has changed with the correct word they. You don't need to use the names again and again. So this is the very good feature of Word. You can easily find words. You can also replace words. You can also replace one by one, or you can change all at one time. It's up to you. Sometimes you may need to change in some space. You want to review it before you change in every location. So you can do one by one. But if you are very confident, you want to change it everything at one time, you can use the replace all function. So it depends on you. Okay, so this is this function. Kavita sister, you want to take attendance?
Oh, yeah, brother. Thank you.
Sorry, sister, I just noticed you. Maybe we can take
Okay,
attendance.
I was waiting for the gap.
Sorry about that. I didn't notice you.
Okay,
Okay. So students, let's everybody take the attendance now. Please take turn on your video.
Brother Ganesh.
Ganesh, can you turn on your video, Ganesh? Yeah, Shakil also. Okay, maybe you want to use the bigger screen, right? Maybe I will pause share.
And yeah, get an option. So Sanjeevi,
Yes.
can you on your video?
Okay.
எங்க பார்க்க முடியல எங்க பார்க்க முடியலையா அந்த ஆப்ஷன்? Shakil, can you on the video?
Yeah, everybody please on the video because this is the mandatory attendance. This is how they take the attendance. And this is also weightage for your score for your exams. So please on your video for a while. Sanjeevi and Ganesh, just on for a minute so that we can take the screenshot. Ganesh?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Shakil, please on your video. Okay. I think now we can take session.
Okay, wait a minute. Just okay. Actually, attendance எடுத்துட்டேன். Now I took attendance. Now we are talking about the computer. So everyone has your own computer.
Yes, I have. Ahmed Naim have.
Okay, anyone do not have, please inform your teacher or you get by yourself. If you cannot get by yourself, you just inform your teacher. They will help you to get it. Okay. And
Okay, sure, thanks.
yeah, பிரதர் பிரிஸ்லி, எப்படி நீங்க வந்து இது அசைன்மெண்ட்ஸ் கொடுக்குறீங்க? அது குரூப் இருக்கா நமக்கு இந்த இதுக்கு இங்கிலீஷ்?
ஆமா இருக்கு சிஸ்டர், குரூப்ல இருக்கு, குரூப்ல தான் நான் போடுறேன்.
ஓகே, சோ வந்து என்ன ஆட் பண்றீங்களா அந்த குரூப்ல?
ஓகே, நான் ஆட் பண்ணி விடுறேன்.
ஓகே, நான் எப்படி என் நம்பர்?
ஐ திங்க் அந்த மெயின் குரூப்ல இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன், நான் பார்த்துட்டு ஆட் பண்றேன்.
ஓகே ஓகே. சோ அவங்க எப்படி இந்த அசைன்மெண்ட்ஸ் அதுலயே அனுப்புவாங்களா?
ஆமா, பண்ணிட்டு குரூப்ல அனுப்புறாங்க. நான் இது வரைக்கும் யாரெல்லாம் சப்மிட் பண்ணிருக்காங்களோ நான் உங்களுக்கு பிரைவேட் மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சிடுறேன்.
ஓ சரி, அப்போ நான் வந்து அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் மானிட்டர் பண்ணவா, அதை நீங்க பண்றீங்களா?
நீங்க பண்ணிடுங்க சிஸ்டர், நான் உங்களுக்கு ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ணிடுறேன், நீங்க பண்ணிடுங்க. பழைய இது நான் உங்களுக்கு அனுப்பிச்சிடுறேன். ஃபியூச்சர் வந்து உங்களுக்கு நான் குரூப்ல ஆட் பண்ணிட்டேன், நீங்க பாத்துக்கோங்க.
சரி, ஓகே. So the assignments are very important. Every week you whatever you sent in the group, it is very important because in the end of the semester we are taking some percentage from the assignment also. Attendance and assignments are very important. Yeah, so we encourage you to do your assignments every week, so it's easy for you yourself and for us also. Okay. Okay, brother.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we will resume the sharing. Can you see my screen now?
Can see, sir.
Okay, so we are coming to the last session of the class today actually. So we have learned about find and replace. Any doubts for anybody in find and replace so far?
No.
Okay.
Can, sir.
Okay, so now we will look into how to merge a paragraph. Okay, so now you can see you have this all in bullet forms, right? It's all in separate sentences. Now I want to change this to a paragraph. How do I do that? So first select the whole text that you want to convert into one paragraph. You go to find and replace. So please listen carefully here. You need to understand this. If not, it is difficult. In the find, you have to use caps and P. The caps you can see on top of number 6. So you need to use shift and use the press 6. Let me repeat again. You need to put caps and P. The cap symbol is on top of the number 6. So you need to use the shift and press 6 number. You will get the inverted V symbol and you press P. You replace it. This one you just leave blank and you click replace all. You see here, automatically it has changed to a paragraph. So basically caps P is the space between each line that is in the computer. This is noted by this symbol. So when you replace this, it becomes one paragraph. Let me repeat one more time. Okay, so whatever you want to change to one paragraph, you select this. Once you select this, you go to replace. The replace you put in the find what cap symbol and P, inverted caps. Okay, so that's the inverted V shape symbol followed by P. In the replace, you just leave it as blank, replace all, and you just click OK. Automatically, it changes to one paragraph. This is very useful when you are doing a lot of editing of big documents. Okay, so this is the portion for today. We have covered quite a lot of topics today. So for anybody, any of these topics you have doubts, you can ask me now.
Sir, out of this topic, I can ask one question.
Yes, you can ask.
Okay. It writing my paper, example 10 or 15 papers. So in the last, how can I write page of 1 of 10, page 2 of 10 like that? One time, how can I select?
Which one you want? Page number, is it?
Yes, sir. I mean,
Inside.
I already, yes.
So you want to print the page number at the below at the.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We will cover this in the coming classes. We have it in the portion. If it is very urgent for you, maybe you message me. I will teach you separately. Because
Okay,
that is
sir.
in the coming class. If it is not urgent, you just wait.
No problem, sir.
Because that will be covered in the formatting later.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we will cover that. Good. So this kind of questions, whatever you ask, you please write down and keep it. Or you can WhatsApp me separately. I will see in the portions. If it is not there, I will try to cover it. If it is already in the portion, I will just let you know. Maybe in this class, I will cover.
Okay, sir. Sure. Thanks.
Whatever is not there, it's okay. You can ask me like this, or you can WhatsApp me so that we can cover for you. Okay. So if no questions, I think that's it for today's class.